Hello, everybody. Welcome to Secrets to a Free Mind podcast. You'll find us on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, and Google Play. So you want to click that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you want to tune in to us on every first Friday. We're excited. We're talking today about the secrets to resilience. And I have Min Tran as a guest today. So, Min, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name is Min Trans, and I am an IT specialist. And I met Melanie from 10 years ago. So I will share whatever I have met in my life to anyone who's interested to listen to my story.
Okay. All right. Thanks so much, man, for sharing. So we just want to dive right into the topic, the secrets to resilience. First, man, what does this word resilience mean to you?
Resilient mean what does it mean is resilient? Can you more specific?
Yes, to kind of push through when you have troubles, struggles, adversity. What is the ingredient for you that keeps you going to push through all of that?
Okay. Thank you to explain me that the meaning. For me is I have met some different life when I was young and to get married, and I have the awesome son and lot of job, but all that combined compared with many million of the family out there, I still feel more lucky than them. So the ingredient is all you do is don't give up. You might be I'm not really smart guy or intelligent, but one thing is I'll try a little at a time and keep step forward and try to figure out how to make things work and how to get a life go on. And you got to do something instead of begging with somebody help or whining or crying. It doesn't help you at all. So for me, I like to stay calm and keep moving forward. You can't stop because there's nothing happen to you until
That's
you do
right.
something about it. Even though if you have two hand, 2 feet, you have your brain. Even though you're not really smart person in the world, but keep moving forward. Do something.
That's good, man. Now, what stimulates you to keep moving forward? Any hobbies? What would you suggest to the audience?
I suggest to the audience is whatever you're doing with something, in the family or job or friend or anything. Okay, I know sometimes it's not easy to come. It's not easy to do, but at least try to do a little bit at a time. Because do something better do than do nothing.
So
Because there is nothing coming naturally to you.
true.
Everything will come with a price to pay.
So true.
Yeah, everything will come with a price you pay.
Yeah.
I've been out there almost a year, but I'm not giving up. I keep trying. Ask some friend, that family, or something. They got to do something because it won't come to you naturally. You have to do something.
That is so true.
Yep.
That's so true, man. Yeah, that is so true. You have to do something. It costs to be the boss, doesn't it, man?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, you have to do something. You have to build something.
Yeah.
Even from the route up. But just keep moving. It's slow.
Uh-huh.
It's slow, but you get there somewhere.
Oh yeah, so true, so true. We have Charlene on.
Good
Charlene,
afternoon.
hello. Like
Hi.
the
Hello.
curly dude. I
Thank you,
love
dear.
it. I love it. So we're talking about the meaning of resilience to you, and what are some things you would suggest to the audience to keep it moving? Any hobbies? So let's get a view from what you think, or from your perspective, resilience.
Yeah. So for myself, as far as resilience is concerned, I guess I think of things that will keep my mind in a space that's positive, things that'll, just keep me moving forward, So if you just, just like you mentioned before about hobbies, I try to get involved in different activities to keep my mind going, to keep me going. Also, reaching out to others. I mean, somehow when you're talking to other people and helping them along the way, it kind of helps you as well. So it's like a mindfulness thing, and I just try to stay present. Meditation, I do a number of things, and it's not even conscious sometimes. Most of the times it's just over the years, because I've lived so long, that I have just come up with different ways and tools to keep myself positive, upbeat, and moving forward.
Oh yeah. Oh
You know,
yes.
so meditation is really good.
Oh yeah.
Affirmations,
Yes.
I don't know if it sounds cliche, but it really works.
Yeah.
It
does. A lot of people say,
Yeah.
oh my God, here we go. But I like, we talk about this on a regular. This is what keeps me sane, and I incorporate the word in my affirmations and my meditation. And,
Yes.
sometimes people tend to think, oh, meditation, oh my God, you're getting into devil worship. But meditation is simply purposeful breathing, getting your mind settled in order so you can receive God,
Right.
all God has for us. And,
Right.
Yes.
And also to stay in the present moment.
Absolutely.
you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Mhm.
good, Charlene.
Yeah.
So let me ask you too, and Charlene, this is men.
Mhm.
Hello, Charlene.
Hi, how are you? Nice to
Okay.
meet you.
Understood.
So let's talk a little about the adversity. How do we use it as a tool? Because if we don't have it, we won't be able to see our resilience, how to push through. So it is a tool, in a way of speaking. So let's talk about that. Men, how do you use struggles, hardship, or adversity as a tool to push forward?
Okay, the push forward for diversity is that, like I've been practice meditate almost every night. So the meditate is just help me to concentrate and combine all the thoughts together. And I say that if compared with many other families, life, people, around the world, I'm still feel lucky than a million of them. So what I got to lose? And skip, concentrate one thing at a time. If I would meet something, very, very difficult thing happen. So instead of, praying or crying or whining or something, if you think about something, you got to start doing something. Even start from a little thing, and then we build up to to like bigger thing. So like I say that think positive, because if you keep thinking about negative and worry about what happened in the world and scaring, everything, and it won't go so far because you got to deal with it.
That's true.
You got to deal with it, whatever it's coming. It may come some good, some bad, but you can't avoid it. Like you're driving your car on the road, on the highway. Keep focused. I'm driving, but something happen. Some might happen suddenly. Then what? Then you get to deal with it anyway.
That's true.
Because you cannot get away with it, either bad or good. So I at least try to focus. Try to focus in my. Try to avoid something really bad, with negative, because you're the one created, you will receive it. Come around, go around.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that is what I thought about.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's good. So let's say, would you say resilience is your friend in a way? Will you use it?
Yeah.
Say it's a friend, yeah. Because it's definitely, it keeps us balanced, I think. We don't want it. And it's not all, it's definitely not what we expect or what God has for us. But when it does come, we're able to, it's all about perspective. Don't you guys think so?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Charlene?
Say that again, that resilience.
It's all about perspective.
Yeah, it's all about perspective. It's about how you see it, how you receive it, you know, how you deal with it and how you allow it to, you know, register in your mind. And going back to what your question was before about adversity and as a tool, you know, I just believe that, you know, I can take it this way. Like, for instance, me being unemployed. Right now I'm unemployed and I've been here before, right? So it's another tough time hitting me, right? Unfortunately, I've been here a few times, right? Because of different circumstances. But each time it has made me stronger. Each time it has made me handle the situation on a different level. It allowed me to reach out to different forms of, okay, how am I going to do this? And each time I'm not as stressed. So right now I am zen right now. And right now, I don't have an interview coming up or anything, but I'm still not worried. Like in the past where I'm telling you, I would lay in bed, I'd be crying, I'd be upset because what God has for me is for me, it's coming. He's always had my back, you know, and I have to bring up the Lord in this because I can't do it without him.
We can't.
You know?
We can't.
You know, just there's a scripture that talks about the birds in the trees or something, how if he's even going to make sure that they're fed, how much more is he going to do for me? I'm getting chills just talking about it.
That's right.
It has taken time. I'm in my 50s now, so it's taken time for me to recognize how real he is because he's shown me over and over again. And that has built my resilience to where I am today. I'm not perfect. I still have my moments.
None of us are.
But this resilience has given me tools over the years to draw on in order to make it through.
That's so true. And
I do the same thing.
Right. Yeah. And you know, it's purpose that you two are on the call today because men also has shares in that experience with you. And definitely men, share your experience of what has happened. And when it came, it poured. So share with Charlene and audience what has happened.
Okay.
Your resilience.
You know, I just got my job about a week, and I've been unemployment for almost a year, for about 8 months.
Okay.
And I got many interviews. They interviewed out a whole bunch of questions, and then they don't call me back. About at least 10 times like that. And I've been apply almost 100 jobs. Different apply. I am IT specialist. And I try to apply with with my career. And so I'm trying to make the living. So I apply different kind of job like labors, Amazon, Home Depot, Walmart, everything. But like. And then I have to my family, my wife is not working. She had arthritis, and I have the autism son too. So we really, suffering. But well, my wife say, don't give up, because someone above there only look out for you. And someone say that, okay, you got to keep trying. Maybe someday will come. So now you come. It's not really good yet, but hopefully it will come. It will come better. It will come better. So don't lose up. My friend told me that. Man, I know you're a good person, and don't lose hope.
Right.
One thing is don't lose hope.
Yeah, we can't. We can't.
Yeah, one way to order, stack a little thing. So like I said, that every time you fail something, you learn a lesson.
That's right.
Yeah.
Every time you fail something, you learn a lesson. So you know where you fail, and you have to get up from where you fell.
Right.
That's it.
And it's actually making you better each time.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
now
Yeah.
you could correct those things and tweak
Mhm.
those things, and it's just making you a better you. So
Mhm.
at the end of
That's
the
it.
day, you're gonna still rise. And
That's
you're gonna
right.
be better than you were before, you know?
That's right.
You're gonna
That's it.
rise. Yeah.
We still rise. And I'm telling you,
Yes.
we have to, because he is the God I am. In every situation, he's living. He's living. The word
Yes.
is living in whatever we go through, any situation, time, day. It changes according to whatever we need. He is I am. And I'm telling you, there's no other way I can say anything without acknowledging him first. Like Charlene, please, definitely, we're free to. This is a free platform to do so, because that's what it is. That's the
Right.
truth. And I love the fact that I thank you for sharing your stories, being transparent about your experiences, because you never know who's listening. That one person could, while if they're losing hope, or we all have minds.
Yeah.
We could be grounded from the heart, but the emotions are going on. And so
Yeah.
we're talking about that meditation, purposeful breathing, to settle the mind so we can truly
Yes.
hear in the
Yes.
spirit and hear direction and counsel. But we all are on a journey. We're ever evolving, and that adversity will cause it. Like, it reminds me of the scripture that, and I've truly gotten to understand this scripture. Took me time, took my years. I count it all joy when I fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of my faith worketh patience. But let
Yes.
patience have a perfect work, that may be wanting and desire wanting nothing. So that trying, that friction comes, but it's fortifying my faith and me, like you said, Charlene. It's fortifying us. It's causing
Yes.
us to be a better us.
Yes.
And that strengthening is strengthening and stretching out our faith to grown folks' faith.
Right.
Where we are not lacking anything,
Exactly.
because we definitely know we're expecting the kingdom. We're walking in the kingdom. It's no more he's outside and we're hoping, but we are walking in the spirit of all that's for us. And those times that, like you said, they're learning experiences.
Mm-hmm.
We learn not only about others, but about ourselves, and it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Yep,
and you
I
know what?
agree.
It's all part of this journey we call life, right?
That's it.
Mhm.
That's the thing that had to get through to my skull. I'm not immune from any of it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to my kids and everything. And that's another reason why I want to handle it a certain way, so that my children could, use me as an example of how to handle it. We got to be a living testimony to them, so that they can say, okay, Mom did that. She got through it. I didn't see her break down, and we still kept on moving. So I know if she could do it, I could do it.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Oh my God. And it gets them ready for the real world.
Right.
Because even with our spiritual lives, and because we are a spirit and a body and have a mind. We are.
Well, to tell you, as a matter of fact, it's my son. Even my son, we don't communicate good, but he watched the way I do things, and he do it.
Yeah.
That's
Even
right.
though we don't have a good, communication, because my son, he's a non-verbal speaking. And my wife would tell me that, hey man, whatever you do, your son will be watching you.
It's not what you say. It's
The way I eat, the way I do things, he's doing exactly. Well, not really exactly, but at least 50% that he copy from me. The way I do things around the house.
That's true. And that's with children, with our associates, with everybody. Definitely what we do, not what we say, but our fruit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I love it. I love life. I love this journey.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, like I had told you that before, is your mind when you meet with somebody is before the word come from your mouth, your brain, your head, your thought just come out first. Just
That's
like
so true.
the
That's
potato.
right.
Yeah, just like potato.
That's right.
When I, like at first when I met you, we all have a good potato coming together. So we have a good relationship.
Yeah.
And almost like everybody the same way. Because your mind come first and then the word come after.
That's so true.
If you come, you come meet somebody with your bad thought, and you know something bad come out from your mind, and that person they will receive it one way or the other.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is so true, man. Now
One way or other.
you nailed it there, because energy speaks. Energy, spirit, that it speaks before we even speak.
Yeah.
And that's why I say we're connected. I know I can honestly say definitely with people, Charlene, you and me, and definitely my other friends. We have a connection. We may not talk all the time, but we never lose time because we connected spiritually.
Right.
First, we knew each other before we met.
That the thoughts come first, right? The spirit or the mind, that one come first before the words come after.
So true, man. So true. Yes, buddy. I mean, men and I used to, with lunchtime, we worked together at FCC, and he worked in the room inside our room. And sometimes we'll go out and say, "Oh, let me get something. Let me go in there and talk to men." We'd be laughing and talking, brewing green tea, and just having a good old time. I'm telling you,
I wrote poetry too.
And he writes poetry as well.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. And Charlene, so you read some books too that also during this time of resilience that's stimulating your mind, because we as men got into the mind and how we project out energy before we even speak. So being that you said that, men, how do we then what are other things in addition to hobbies to settle the mind or to raise that vibration of our thinking? What are some suggestions to the audience?
Well, to get to the audience, like in your mind, to see everybody is not based on the color, religion, or race, or whatever it is. Just make sure you clear your mind when you face with somebody, and that person, that your friend, your family in the previous life. Just make it equal, and don't face anybody with the look. Oh, he's black, he's Asian, he's white, he's gay or lesbian, or whatever it is. Don't put that thought in your mind. Just make it clear. Okay, you're a person, I am a person. You're human, I am human. Okay, so you have to clear your mind. Your thought have to be with a good, verify, clarify first, and don't base on the way the component look.
That's right.
Yeah, don't think about way, whatever it is.
That's
just
right.
Human to human. Okay.
That's right. Because people can read that, whether you say it when you're meeting them. It's important that first impression is the last, and how they can feel your energy and how you project against them when you first meet. That's why I like judging a book by its cover.
Right.
Get to know people, and I don't and Charlene, this is what I love about you and you two men. I don't get to know people based on mutual friends or somebody else, because that could be another energy that I don't know nothing about. They could have something against you that may not be right. So you have to use your own mind.
Right.
And
get
discernment.
To know the person. Discern. You got to be able to discern it. Yes.
You got to get to know the person yourself.
Absolutely. And you know what? That's giving me chills right now, because when I met Ming, when I met this beautiful person in front of us, Melanie, when I met her, we were at someone's home, and I'm telling you, it was something that I discerned in her. I think it was the God in her that met the God in me. And literally, we just we didn't even say a lot of words. Basically, it was expressions. We were having the same feelings about a discussion.
Yes.
And it was like she and I just connected just by looking at each other. Like we were like, oh, you're on the same note as I am. We're here. And that was it. And when I left that night, I said, I just met one of my closest friends. I just felt like that.
Yeah,
I felt like I just gained a lifetime friend in that moment. That's how I felt.
Oh, I'm honored, because I definitely want that to be you.
Because I felt the sincerity of who you were by the way you spoke. There was no fakeness about you. You were just real. You were honest, genuine. And you don't get to see that a lot. People don't show that.
That's true. And really true love for people,
Right.
Yes, right. I love you. I love my friend. I love my friends. I love my family. Y'all are family, you know,
Yeah.
Oh,
just
thank you.
like family. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
look,
how I feel too.
before we leave, I want you guys to talk to the audience. Share
Mhm.
some suggestions, recommendations on helping one to get through tough times, hardship, struggles, whether it's personal, professional, or physically, mentally, whatever. Please share.
Okay, Charlie, do you want to tell first, or you want me
Okay,
to go ahead?
so what can I think of? Well, positivity. You know, keep a mindset of positivity. That'll always help. Positivity through affirmations, through trying to just get closer with yourself and try to recognize in yourself when you're saying something out loud that's negative. Like sort of kind of pull it back and say, oh no, switch it up right away and then make a positive statement. You know, that's worked for me over the years, trying to be more positive and dropping negativity. What else can I think of? Be around people that are supportive, like-minded. Make sure your tribe is filled with people that are like you. Like we were just saying, we're similar. And that helps a lot, having the support system that helps you to feel stronger. And sometimes when I'm feeling really weak, I'll reach out to someone that's super close to me and knows me and connected with me. And by the time I get off the phone, my energy is totally different. I'm happy, I feel hopeful, whereas I was feeling, a little down. So positive thinking, positive people around you, and having a positive environment, even just keeping the things around you positive. You know what I mean? Just, where you live, things around, fresh flowers, those vibrant things that are alive will make you feel alive. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, and continue with Charlie definite her statement. As for me, of course, thinking positive is the most number one key. But even you make something, with a negative happen, and then you need to find a way to convert the negative to positive.
Right.
Because you got nothing to lose, because of course as everybody in lifetime they will meet something negative and positive, some good, some bad.
Right.
But even though you meet those things like that, so you keep, make it from negative, you have to make it change that to positive. And what I'm trying to say that you will pay the price that what you done. Even you will receive some good or you will receive some bad. Depend how you protect your life. In the real life, if you come with a bad thought, you will receive it with a bad thing happen. You come with a good thought about the people, you will receive something. So it depends on how you live and how you deal with the people or all things happen to you and how you face it out. So you facing with a bad negative thing? Well, thinking about how come it's bad? Thinking about the reason, the short why I got why I'm receiving the bad thing about like this, because I must have done something bad in the past or whatever I did. So think about what you done, what you did. That's why you receive this bad thing. Don't just complain about, oh, I got a bad luck. I got a bad thing happen to me. Well, everything coming with a reason. And then even though you receive a bad thing or bad negative things like that, think about, okay, what I did. Oh, hey, here we go. That's why I did. That's why I received the bad thing. Simple as that, because everything is coming with a reason. But the bottom line is, you got to do something. Even the bad, look it back, think about it, and change it. When you change it, make it more positive.
Right.
Even it's not big, but try a little at a time.
Right. That's what, and I was going to go back and add that even when we're going through these tough times, you have to dissect something. Sometimes you can't take it all on at once. Like, God forbid, say your ceiling collapsed in your house. You're freaking out like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Da, da, da. You just have to take a deep breath and take it piece by piece. What do you do first? Call the insurance company. You know, they'll get you a room. You know, take it day by day, step by step, and don't just consume yourself with whatever the situation is. You just have to break it down and you will get through it. And, you know, I hear you when you're saying like, yeah, you might have done something wrong. Yeah, we all do have to take ownership for how we could have possibly gotten there. But sometimes when you're actually going through the thing, you kind of got to get through it and then reflect back and say, you know what? If next time, now I know I need to handle this differently because of me doing this brought me that. Well, I'm taking ownership, accountability, and going forward, I'm going to change that. So like we said before, there's always, you know, always something to learn out of it and make us grow and be bigger and better.
I love it. This is good. This is grown
always
folk talk.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Take your time. I'm telling you, I hate to leave.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, absolutely. I hope to have you back.
Yes.
We have fun. We definitely have fun together. I tell you what, we will see you first Friday here at Secrets to a Free Mind. You want to click that subscribe button, ring that bell. YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play. We are here, Secrets to a Free Mind. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Peace.
Amen.
Yep,
Yes.
that's it. Let's
Amen.
moving forward.